guys, it's Steffi from the Novelty Corner and welcome back to my channel and welcome to another book haul revisited video. For those of you who are new here, I film one of these every 2 months where I look back at my book hauls from 12 months ago and I talk a little bit about the books that I have read and kept, read and unhauled, read and taken to work or school because I work in a school, and things that I still have yet to read. And those books that I have yet to read form part of my TBR for the next 2 months. So this is my March and April 2019 book haul revisited video. So these are the books that I acquired in March and April 2019 that I still need to get through for the next 2 months. Thankfully, it's a very small pile this month. I've already gone through and looked at some of the other months for later in the year and it's a little bit depressing. So hopefully I can pick some of those books up in the near future. I've been filming these videos now for over a year. There is a playlist, you're welcome to go and check it out. I just find this as a way of keeping me accountable for my reading and my physical TBR, which I have managed to get down now to, I think it's less than 50 books, and hopefully it stays that way. I have about 34 books to talk about. The majority of them I don't actually have here. A lot of them are at school. A lot of them I have unhauled and passed on to friends and family. I'm just going to give you guys the titles. I will leave links down to the original book hauls where I talked about these books. So if you need authors' names and things like that, you can check it out from there. If I do remember the authors' names, I will tell you in this video, but some of them I can't remember. So we'll just have to go with that. In this haul, there is nothing that I have unhauled unread, which is great. I did unhaul 8 books that I have read. Those include The Honeyman and the Hunter, While You Were Reading, Shauna's Great Expectations, Fire the Fates by Claudia Gray, To Best the Boys by Mary Watson, I think it was Mary Watson, Midnight Crossroad by Charlene Harris, and also Games Creatures Play, which was a paranormal short story collection edited by Charlene Harris, and also Defy the Fates, again by Claudia Gray. I read and kept 7 books that I hauled. Those include The Creeping Shadow by Jonathan Stroud, which is book 4 in the Lockwood & Co series, which I love. The Devouring Grey by Christine Lynn Herman. This is a young adult urban fantasy series that is delightfully creepy. Mr. Right Now by Carly Lane. This was book 2 in the Callahan's O Stringy Bark Creek series. Underdog, Lover's Way short stories, edited by Tobias Madden. Again, great collection. I've read this very recently and talked about it, so you can check one of my books beside my bed videos for my recent review on that. What I Like About You by Jenna Jian. Again, Lover's Way, great summer read, all about body positivity. Loved it. Very short, quick, easy read. The Secret Runners of New York by Matthew Riley, and this one I have a complicated relationship with because I love Matthew Riley, but I did not love this book as much. It was entertaining, but there were just things in it that bothered me, so yes, complicated. And finally, A Curse So Dark and Lonely by Bridget Kemmerer, which is the first book in the A Curse So Dark and Lonely series. This was the hardback edition that I received. I did receive a ARC version of this about 2 to 3 months before I actually got a physical finished copy of the book. But I kept both of them because I love them. There are 14 books that I acquired that have since been taken into school, so I don't have them here. The first is Clarity, What Matters Most in Learning, Teaching and Leading, and this is a teacher reference book about leadership, which I'm still sort of partway through, but I don't really count my teacher professional reading as part of books that I have to read in a year because most of them can't be read in a linear fashion because they put you to sleep. But they are quite good when you read them for certain sections of the text, and I've definitely read significant portions of this book. 2 more teacher reference books were Strategies That Work, as well as the Reading Strategies book. That one is by Jennifer Saravallo and is like a Bible. It is fantastic. There was also the Writing Strategies book, also by Jennifer Saravallo. Again, Bible. Great reference book to have when planning. There was Withering by Sea and Wormwood Mire, which are both by Judith Russell. They're middle grade historical books for kids. Bringing Words to Life, which is a vocabulary book. I've forgotten who the author is off the top of my head, but it's not one that I managed to get to yet because vocabulary hasn't been a focus, but it's one I bought because I need to do a little bit of reading for the course that I lead. Escape from Mr. Limoncello's Library by Chris Grabenstein. Again, loved this book. It's like Willy Wonka and libraries and escape rooms. Fabulous book. The School of Numbers, which is a picture book and is basically all different facts about numbers that kids might be interested in. It's quite a big picture book, but it's really good fun. How Did I Get Here is a science picture book. Mally Sky, which is a picture book, I've forgotten off the top of my head who wrote it. And The Race for the Red Dragon by Rebecca Lim, again, a middle grade fantasy series for kids by an Australian author. Really, really fun series. And that leads me to the 5 books that I have yet to read. Viper by Beck Hogan, which is a book that I received in a fairy loot box. Ultra Ball Lunar Blitz, which is a middle grade science fiction book, which is good because it's middle grade March. Astrid the Unstoppable by Maria Parr, again, middle grade book. Very intrigued by this. This was a recommendation from Adrian Gear's blog. I love her recommendations for books for teachers, and this was one that came up. Firefly Big Damn Hero by James Lovegrove. Lovegrove? Yeah, Lovegrove. Again, I've been meaning to read this for ages. It's been sitting on my shelf for a year. I need to do that now. And also Leadership Really Matters by Maxine Driscoll, which is a very short book on leadership. So that is it. That is my book haul revisited for March and April 2019. Stay tuned. I'll get to those last 5 books very, very soon. In the comments below, let me know if you have read any of these books, or alternatively, let me know something that has been on your shelf for 12 months that you want to get to very soon. I hope that wherever you're in the world, you're having a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys very soon. Bye guys.